folks, you people, you everyone's out there. Who's playing this Crossout? Who's seen it? It was free on PlayStation Network recently, so I picked it up and immediately kind of fell in love with it because it is like, if you remember old school, like Carmageddon or Twisted Metal in the old days, this is kind of today's equivalent to a certain extent, right? You build these battle wagons, you can put all kinds of equipment on them, armor them up, yada yada yada. I'm going to just kind of show you the build menu is extensive. You can save blueprints of different vehicles and that sort of thing. You can swap back and forth between them, etc. Right? So this is my hill wagon, right? Now I was kind of checking it out because I had it up because I was looking at the distance between these prongs and the outside because I was trying to do sort of an upgraded version of this thing. And if we go into our blueprints and let's see, the needle right here. This is the one we were kind of working on more recently, right? So we were kind of trying to see how the spread of these tongs was different between the two vehicles and that sort of thing, right? Let me go ahead and show you a test drive. So, you know, while you're building and that sort of thing, you can take your vehicles out, give them a little test run. You can do this at pretty much any stage as long as it has a cabin on it. And test it for, you know, acceleration and firepower and bully power, I like to call it. This is kind of my gig right now. I kind of like trying to catch something. And you see that there is damage. I'm taking damage even doing that. I've lost one of my two prongs there. Ooh, right, okay. So there's this whole testing ground, right? So you can test out. And there is a tech tree. We go to crafting and just kind of show you the technology tree here is vast. I have barely even scratched the surface of this thing, man. I've made myself a couple of wheels and like a rocket launcher that I don't have enough energy to actually equip on anything. It was kind of silly. And a generator and, you know, kind of upgraded some weapons and that sort of thing. But, you know, it's kind of a, you know, I don't want to say it's a pay-to-win game, but it might be a pay-to-do significantly better at game kind of thing going on, you know. Yeah, as you might expect, it's got its own shop and that sort of thing. See that it is in-game credit, at least, you know, and you can accrue that bit by bit. It's very slow, but you can, you know. I've spent like a couple of these credit thingies, whatever they are called in this game. But it's kind of complex in terms of the crafting trees and whatnot. There are different factions you need to join, gain reputation with to unlock various this, that, the other thing. There are plenty of challenges. There's a lot to look at in terms of challenges in different tiers. Some of these are paid for tiers. For example, yeah, there are some of these that, like, you know, I'm not going to get anything out of. I did start a clan just because why not? And yeah, it's a singular one and only clan. I have a clan of one at the moment. So, you know, if this game intrigues you and you're kind of interested in maybe checking it out, maybe having somebody you could join a party with and give you at least what tiny bit of limited knowledge I have. Or if you play this already and you're good at it, you can tutor me. Either way, I'm looking for people who might be interested in this game, want to get together, because I think that given some of the match varieties and whatnot, that it could be just a hoot to have a group of people who were actually using some sort of team strategy and communication and that sort of thing to make it just really kind of fun, actually. So, I tell you, what we need to do is we actually need to show you some gameplay footage, and I do want to switch to the other machine, however. So, we are going to go to Blueprints, go to the needle. what that was. Let's get needle. They kind of switched this around a little bit. It used to be... The interface has changed. There was an update. And... Oh yeah, there it is. 2 garage. Okay. Change the current. We're not saved. Let's save this one. Okay. What is going on here? All I want to do is just... Alright. Maybe that'll go close. Okay. Well, I hope I didn't just overwrite that file. Okay, anyway, this is the one we want to take into battle. Alright, so there are several different modes available right off the bat. This one right here is an event. It's going on right now, so we're going to start with it because it's fun, it's fast, right? And it uses preset blueprints, so everybody is using the same group of things. So there's like nobody can whip meta on you or anything like that. It's just, you know, getting used to the variety of things that are available to you in this particular battle mode and getting good at them, essentially. So it's not like anybody can, you know, have some super wagon that just blows you out of the water. Well, I mean, they can, but you can have one too, just like theirs, is kind of my point, right? Wait times can be a thing. When the wait times are going on, you can do other things while you're waiting. You can check out your challenges. Let's see, my Wheels of Doom challenges is what we're doing right now. So what we want to do is deal 4,000 points of damage. The next goal will not open, well, it'll open in half an hour. We may or may not still be streaming in half an hour, we'll see. But this is for a Klondike. What's Klondike? Non-tradable. It's an appearance thing. Increases reputation gain by 2%. So it's an accessory. So along with your armor pieces and your guns and your wheels, generators, boosters, radars, etc., you also have decals and logos and that sort of thing, and little pieces you can throw on for fun. Alright, so usually there is a, what are we doing here? Wheels of Doom. We're scoring points. Basically, this is a deathmatch variety, and everybody has the exact same wagon. And it's kind of like a grenade, kind of like canister mine launcher, explosive launcher kind of thing. It charges up, charges up as you hold it down, and we just got blindsided from behind. Okay, eyes up. Basically, you charge the weapon and then release. Got mine charging now. We don't have a target quite yet. There's one. Oh, missed him. We got a piece of him at least, enough to get an assist. You gotta keep your eye on a swivel around here. He's running into a cliff wall there. Where is everybody? I think they're behind me. Alright. Now I'm running into a wall. Okay, let's go this way! It is a fast game, which makes it fun, you know, because it really does kind of cook. And our team is ahead. It's, you race to a score or whoever's ahead when the timer runs out in this mode. I see moving things that don't have a fuse. Man, every time I get lined up on somebody, they die. Oops. And if you hold your trigger button down too long, your ammunition will fire on its own. Sans two back wheels here. Yeah, it's an upper and assist again. What a good team. The team is rocking it. That's usually my saving grace. Is the quality of the team I'm surrounded by. Hi. Oh, that was not good for me. But fortunately, in this mode, you regenerate. Some modes you don't. Some modes you die and you are out. That's it. You're done. Yay, we got one. Oh, no. Oh, that didn't work. Ah! That was too predictable. Too predictable. Just kind of running in a straight line, letting it get a bead on me. These, I can't lead with them a little bit because they leave in a straight-ass trajectory. They are not following or holding in at all. Alright! We gained 0 reputation on anything doing that. We didn't do well enough at all. We didn't do any damn... Wait a minute. We at least should have dealt some damage. I mean, we had assists. Yeah. Did we do that poorly? Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe we were just that mid this time around. We'll try to be... We were on the low side of mid, maybe. Maybe we need to get maybe more into the middle and of mid. Maybe... Right now, we're not Middlin Mecha Man, we're sucking Mecha Man. We gotta bring it up our game if we're gonna make it mid. For crying out loud. Hey, I just posted a thing on War Robots. I got my 500 victory, yay. And then I made a couple of clips, and I kept on calling the game the wrong thing. I kept on calling it Robot Wars. Hey, alright, yes, right off the bat. Oh, missed that guy up. Oh, I should have turned. I should have gone a different way. I should have changed my motion. I should have been unpredictable. Dang it. Okay. He should have been unpredictable. It's great because it's give and take. You are going to get blowed to hell up, but you're going to get a chance to blow to hell some other people up too. Hey, you respond. Come on, boys. Let's roll together. You see what I'm saying now? If you had a group of people that you could communicate with, right, and talk to, you know, bear left, bear right, hook in, you know, I mean, whatever, however you... Whoops. And then if one of them learned how to steer his vehicle, that would be easy. I'm going for a long shot there just because I need to recharge it. And the music! Can you hear the music? Doop 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 doop. Who cannot have fun driving around in this little buggy throwing like canisters full of C4 or whatever? Dude. How can that not be fun? Well, there's one way it's not. Get blowed up. But I mean, it's because you want to clap your hands, but you got to control your car. Give me a target. So, you know, I think the devs on this one did a pretty solid job, quite honestly. It's immediately addictive. It really is. And, it's deep. I mean, you can get into it. You can spend out. If you are a gearhead, oh, dear Lord. Because it's all about balance and all that kind of thing also, right? You gotta... That guy got caught in a crossfire like none other. Hey, I'm gonna roll with these dudes. Oh. Yeah! Another one, baby. Go after these guys. Yes! Woo! Oh, it's a tight match, too. Whoops. We are duking it out here. And actually maybe farm a little bit and try and help the team to a win. Oh, wow. But we at least gained some reputation. And we got our 4,000. Woohoo! We destroyed our 125 parts. It's kind of cool. It gives you a chance. It doesn't just dump you right back in. You can go have a chance to go back and overlook the challenges and that sort of thing. So, how we do? We got our 4,000. We destroyed our 125 parts. Now, that's in missions, brawls, or raids, so it doesn't have to be mode specific. In one battle, earn 550 points. 1 to 3. You gotta do that 3 times. What else? Win 2 battles in missions or brawls. Craft any part on any workbench. Da 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 da. Right, so okay, all kinds of stuff you can do. Weekly challenges as well as daily challenges. There are the clan challenges. They are building slowly but surely. There is a second level of clan that I haven't unlocked because I figured why bother until there are other people available. And then start unlocking some of these other things. But anyway, and then of course the seasonal challenges as well. You have your stat field, etc. Okay, and then you could go back into the battle. We are actually going to return to the garage so that we can change the battle mode. You've seen that one, and that one rotates. It changes, it's different. Sometimes it's a mode where there are different drones available. You have like a selection of 5 different drones, and they kind of rotate, and some of them are like really awkward and have weird weapons attached to them. Some are kind of like chasey and kick-assy, and you'll have like each team will have a dreadnought running around out there, and the point of the game is to try and take out the dreadnought of the opposing team, right? Or like protect your own dreadnought. So you have your choice between the offensive and defensive modes. But that's in that kind of events and brawls thing going on. And you'll see there are different modes. There's like this one right here, another one with presets. Bedlam, no rules, no rewards. What's the point? I don't know. To have fun. And then there is kind of, it's not exactly single player because you can wind up on a server with other players in your lobby, and there could be events pop up, and if there are other people in your lobby, you can join the events together, or actually let's just like team up on other stuff as well, right? So that would be another thing potentially for if you were in a party and had people who were in the same lobby because I'm stuck right now, to be honest. I am stuck on one of these playthrough missions and that I cannot get through. It seems like I need some help. Okay, PvP, right? And they are tiered. You have to have a particular power of vehicle in order to participate in various tiers. The raids are the one player versus event where you team up with other players against the computer, and then a couple of different PvP modes that have rewards. This is copper, this is scrap metal, which are of course used to fabricate things. So let me go ahead and we'll go ahead and do a player versus event. And for these, you do use the creations out of your garage. So whatever is current in your garage is the vehicle that's going to drop into this event. And I have that one that I am calling the Needle right now. And we dropped in pretty quick. Sometimes there is a wait period. This event changes also. There are different mission parameters and objectives and that sort of thing, depending on what you drop into or what mode it's in at the time. And right now, it wants us to go and energize that tower over there. Kind of give you a little 360 of the thing I'm running right here. So, sorry, dude. A couple of machine guns on this guy, and really he wants to do this kind of when I can actually steer him in. Wants to catch and just destroy vehicles with that front metal pair of grills. He's got some kind of stealthy thing going on there. There we go. Ah, that's the corner. That's my teammate. There. Get up there to that tower. Oh, and enemies will drop scrap that you want to pick up. Like that. And we all gather around this thing and keep an eye on it for a while. Ow. That's my gig right there. Now eventually, see, I've lost one port. You have to be a little bit careful. This is one of those modes where if your vehicle gets destroyed, you have an option to use a repair kit to get back into it, but those are a finite resource. Be a little bit on the cautious side. Now, you can live to the finish, don't get me wrong, and I've done it many times. This guy's got, I haven't seen hover wheels before. That's cool. That's my first encounter with hover wheel kind of thing. Yeah, it does pretty good in player versus event. Yeah. Alright, we're headed to a new checkpoint, y'all. Oh, you're on your side. Sorry. You need help getting up. Alright, you're up. Okay, new checkpoint, y'all. Let's go. He's flying a banner. That's extra reputation for whatever faction they are currently fighting. And I think it's also, it helps the squad out a little bit as well. Right. I suppose. Aha! Yeah, you really didn't want to do that. Oh. Yeah, my acceleration is lacking in this guy. We'll admit that much. Seriously? Alright. We can get on up here to the checkpoint where we're supposed to protect him. Using a bit off the front there. Might want to be a little more standoffish here if I can. Said, wait another. Yeah, we'll just take a stand here for a moment. I just took one of them down. Looks like the whole team has kind of the same idea here. We've all just picking up a position. We have guns. Yeah, we were like, don't sit and let the turret in. Oh. Yeah, I'll let them kind of take care of that over there. to our other fort. Now we just got the drills. We still have the drills. They're all pretty solid in there. Alright. Anybody else? Oh, we're on fire. That's not great. There is still at least one stage left here. We are down to 32. Wow. Okay. We're going to try and let our teammates actually do the vast majority of the heavy lifting from this point on. They may be kind of hidey. It's not going to take much for us to go down here at all. Too aggressive. I like the dual wheel inside. I really do. And I tell you why. Because you get your tires blown off all the time in player versus player. All the time. And having that framework around those two front tires is pretty good. Now you got to have two of them. I tried it with one for a long time. You just don't quite have the nimbleness in turn radius. But with doubling it up, you do. You just need them seemingly long vehicles. All right, try not to die. That's our thing here. Contribute and not die. That's going to be kind of a tall order for us. We could die just by running into something. Like that. We don't really want to get in anybody's face here at all. Although, stuff like that. Ah. Hide again, hide again. Alright, we'll use the free respawn. It said free. I assume it didn't cost me anything.
Great, that was mine.
Got a big old cannon loaded on that thing, didn't he? You have a little tank. Oh, new checkpoint. Gotta go. I like how he rocks all the way over when he fires. Yeah, we got a new vehicle. We're not afraid to kind of give people what for here. That guy just walked right into it right there. Leader approaching. Okay, we feel like we can get after the leader here. Well, sorry dude. Yeah. I can severely mess somebody like... I don't think you can do friendly fire type damage, but you can surely get somebody stuck. And, we almost had a line on you. Now we got a line on you. Hi. We died really quick. Boom! There's one. There's another. There it is. So there's a raid. Those are fun. And a little bit longer. You get a little bit more out of them sometimes. Just check through. Right. There we got our 7K damage. There's one of our 2 battles with a weapon. Blah 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 or blah blah type. Complete 1 of 3. What else did we make progress on? That's about it. Little tiny bit of progress on, what was it here? 25 daily challenges within the week, right? So, yeah. Okay, and, yep, we got 3 more victories. Invasion mode, right? Or raid, basically. Honing in on that 300,000 of damage, and missions or brawls. Okay, so that's a different thing. I'm kind of to figure out what patches are all about, to be quite honest. I have some drift in my left joystick, it looks like. You earn them. I don't know what they mean. I don't know what they do for you. But you get them. And, oh, that's stats on the battle. Okay, so we're going to close out that one more time so we can go back into the garage and select a different battle mode. And this time, go missions classic, right? Capture the radio tower. Go ahead and hit battle on that. Wait times are nothing. Saturday night. That probably has a lot to do with it. Okay, now here is where you get your ass completely stomped by people with far superior weapons and vehicles. And you're gonna see some, like, stuff out here that's gonna be like, is that a helicopter? Yes, yes it is. Is that a tank? Yeah, that's a tank. So a lot more customization, and it's what, 6-on-6 kind of stuff. This one, I think we need to capture this middle ground and hold it against the opposing team.
I'm gonna break you down into parts.
There's the opposing team. All right, we have met them. That's our whole goal right there. And in this mode, when you're out, you're out. That's it. Now you gotta wait and see how the rest of the team does. Hey, team did pretty good. Alright, we got a win in there. So these could be like really fast, right? And just go lickety-split. We did alright. We got 1 kill and 3 assists. So 1 unaliving and 3 assists is... We'll go ahead and play another one of those. Go ahead and do another one of those real quick. And it'll let you know, like, if I were to click on a different one and didn't have a high enough powered vehicle, it would say, unsuitable movement, need X amount of power. So I've made, like, probably, I don't know, 4 iterations of this vehicle, trying to find a configuration that really kind of works. Keep it speedy and nimble and able to turn, and up close, I feel like it can get off the starting point a little quicker. Okay, so now the opponents have a base, we have a base, and we can either win by killing all the opponents or by capturing their base. So there's 2 win conditions going on here. And I'm out. I left that guy sitting there with nothing though. So you know, accomplished that. But I kind of got out-muscled at my own game there, unfortunately. So, and there's somebody, hopefully, to finish off the guy I started. Yep. So at least we can kind of watch our teammates and what we got left here. There. Looks like we're down to 1 dude. And there we go. And we're out. We're done. So not a lot of points for me there. So this is a mode where, you know, people are coming with the hardware, basically. And it can be kind of, especially when you're Middlin Mecha Man, it can be a little on the rough side. It can be kind of harsh. It can be slightly discouraging. This one, I guess we'll just go ahead and go into this one more time. Then we'll change the battle mode to the last battle mode. Two teams, 1 base, capture it. Yes, spammy, spammy, spam, spam, spammity, spam.
Let's just stay together, okay?
Okay, that sounds like a great idea, actually. So, you know, some of it could be tactics also. I feel like I should go in and ram people with this. It's what I want to do, but, you know, it's not necessary. Alright, I am sitting still, which is about the dumbest thing I could do. And I'm about to go down. And there it is. So, you know, maybe a different tactic, you know, because it seems like actually the getting stuck in is leading, in this mode especially. In another mode, which we'll go to here in just a second, you get to respawn. And so, you know, the strategy obviously is going to change depending on whether there's a respawn available or not. I am playing kind of foolish strategy for a mode where you only get your 1 shot at it because, you know, going in and ramming the crap out of people damages you as well. And I think the configuration I'm running is not quite durable enough. And I think, you know, in the desire to balance the durability, the speed, the maneuverability, all those kinds of things, I kind of wound up kind of shorting myself, maybe. Is that it? Is that our last guy? No, this is our last dude right here. He's 2 on 1, it looks like. 1 victory, 2 defeats. And very little reputation gained anywhere. Okay, let's get out of this mode. And there, obviously, that's where you want to, you know, you're going to have to go into your blueprints and look around and reconfigure something, try something different. Let's see. Let's try something different. And these are, like, my very... I mean, I just started playing this game like a week ago, or whatever, right? So, this thing is the most powerful vehicle that I put together. Although this one may actually be a little bit more durable. Either way, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the last mode in this game right here. And, oh, well, actually, this one is now a PvE. Usually, this mode is a player versus player mode. But here, it's showing me a PvE mode. So they switch, they change, which is cool, I have to admit. This doesn't ring like a PvE to me. This looks like a deathmatch to me. Did I read that funky? Anyway.
Contact.
I'm just gonna fall. And I get bluted up. But, at least this time respawns are enabled, so you get to come back, try again, and find the guy who slaughtered you last time and go after him so he can slaughter you another time. That's what usually happens. I'm gonna go get you, buddy, and I'm getting you, buddy, usually whipped by somebody with far better weapons. And probably more experience and just game time and all that. Yeah, see, I just could not do as much damage to that dude as that dude could do to me sitting there. Whipped by an auto cannon, by a cannon, you know.
He's down.
There we go, finally got one. Yeah, woo! That took forever. Woo! Took a turtle this way.
Great. That was
There's the
mine.
guy.
We're losing ground, people.
What? Barely even touched that dude. I don't think I did hardly anything to him at all. And we're down by 3.
Yes, another one. Guys, I'm going down.
Ah! Jeez. And another defeat. Well, it is Middlin Mecha Man, and we never said that we were going to do anything great in this game. We just said we wanted to show it to you because we do have fun playing it, even though we get our butts kicked all the time. Over and over and over and over and over. But you know what that's called? That's called paying your dues. You gotta pay your dues. It's a new game. We've only been playing it for what, a week now, maybe, not quite. So it is what it is. The struggle is real, and it's it's a player versus player game. There are going to be people out here that have been playing it for a long time, and they've got their builds down, and they're good at driving their build, and they finessed it, and we're just getting used to it. So we can't be too down on ourselves for getting our butt kicked repeatedly. It's being a noob at anything, right? But, we're not paying any money. We downloaded the game for free. We're not buying any season passes or anything like that. We're just here for the giggles, basically, right? So, and I think the problem, part of the problem with this thing, the durability, is it just pieces locked together in a certain way. I can't go into the build menu at the moment because we're in a battle queue. So we'll kind of have to wait it out. But I kind of like scrapped until I finally had an extra generator so I could get these two high-powered machine guns on here. But it seems like whenever I equip machine guns, I'm outgunned by somebody with cannons. And by golly, if I load up cannons, I am outgunned by somebody with machine guns. And so I am very much caught in a damned if I do, damned if I don't kind of situation. So anyway, since I'm going to be damned one way or the other way, I might as well have fun doing it, right? So, and we cannot switch up our blueprint right now, I don't think, because we're in a battle queue. Or can we? If we can... Yeah, unavailable while you're in a queue. We can test drive it, though. Test drive it so we see now I re-equipped this one. Has the single machine gun. Whoop. So your friends, if you have friends who do play the game while you are on your test drive battlefield, their vehicles will show up, and apparently sometimes they'll drop stuff if you honk at them. I haven't figured out how to honk. Should figure that out or look it up or something like that. But if you shoot at your friends, they become enemies, and you will battle with them autonomously. And Tommy over here, Tommy Buns, his walker will blow me up in about 2.1 seconds. So it's a it's a benchmark though, right? Definitely a benchmark. So there is one of my other PSN friends, Alex the King. So just kind of show you what I mean. Oh, there's friendly honk. Too late for friendly honks. Now I gotta try and take them out. So you see the forks on this thing seem to be lasting a lot longer. They think I've got them stabilized a lot better. Problem with this thing is it's got like the singular. Oh, and then I went to nose to nose with it. Didn't work out. And then immediately we're into a PvP battle where we'll get our tails handed to us yet one more time. But I think we do better. I mean, my strategy usually is to try and like group up with other players to find somebody to run with and support. But I don't know, this game is kind of chaotic. You know? But we're not like communicating with each other in any way, shape, or form either. So I don't know. There's that. There's facets to think about here. That's the kind of situation I want to get somebody caught in broadside. Is right where I want them. Get some damage in there.
Great, that was fine.
Got in a pair of assists. Running with the team here. Got some kind of phasing technology sort of thing going on.
We're being hit.
Yeah, I would have been stuck with a guy right in my face otherwise. Alright. We're doing a little bit better this time around. There we go. Got a couple of them now. That helps. That helps. Probably score-wise, advancement-wise, reputation-wise, all kinds of wises. Get another one.
One of them is going down. Catch him. Keep it up. Let's get the next one.
Here we go. Yeah, what's left of me? I'm down to 40 points though, so I'm going to be a victim here pretty soon. Looks like I've lost both of my back wheels, maybe. Yep, I'm just driving on a couple front wheels here. Really kind of limits the, I can still get some licks in. Yeah! Alright. Alright, drop in one more time. Alright, so here we go. Final stretch here. Minute 41. Up by 3. Try not to do anything too stupid. Something up there that is shooting down. There we go. Take out that helicopter. And a victory for our team. That's a great place to, like, get the hell out of the mode, right? Hey, all right. There we go. 7K. There was 2 and 2. Hit our 7K there. 2 out of 2 there. 3 out of 3 there now. Yeah, well, you know, one more there. Needs to come. Complete 3 daily challenge. We got one of our 3 daily challenges. Oh, see, now that opened up right there for this gold. Humanitarian aid. Let's see, what's that? Contains 1 resource for building except for coupons. So it'd be like, you know, steel or circuitry or, you know, some other resource kind of thing like that going on. Yeah, so, you know, okay. Let me close out of there real quick, so we don't accidentally get sucked into another battle. We leveled up on something. Level 6. Alright. So, yep, get a crate. There's a resource crate. Sometimes they'll be like, trade this in for 1 weapon of corresponding level kind of thing going on, right? You really want to open this crate? We'll go ahead and open it so you can see a crate open. And we got plastic! Yay! 10 units of plastic. Oh boy. Alright, so there you go. Okay. So, because this is saved as a blueprint and all that sort of thing, I'm just going to go ahead and go into the build node so that I can just kind of real quick, I'm going to just start taking some pieces off of this guy real here and pull the weapons off. And so basically, you can strip it all the way down to a bare frame, right? Man, okay. Let's do it. And it'll let you know if pieces are floating. It won't let you save it, that sort of thing. Alright, so there's kind of the front strip down. Strut and stuff. Take off knife. Drill and drill. That guy off, that guy off. Oops. Pull that. Down to basic frame, but not quite. So, you see how all these struts, if I were to go into the augmented reality, you'll see where connection points are and all that kind of thing, right? So, if I were to take this strut off, run out into the test yard out there, and start bashing it into things, without this extra strut here, that would break off far easier, right? So the number of connections you have between pieces increases the stability and strength of the vehicle. So you think about how to lock items together in order to create greater strength. And if you're doing something that wants to be basically a battering ram with a couple of drills on the front of it, you are really front loading, right? So this is, yeah, we're down to the frame here, right? So that's the basic frame of the vehicle. So you have all these individual components. It's what I could lengthen it out, you know, so it's so many options, right? I mean, here's an option. Start from scratch and build something completely new altogether, right? So, if we were just to, real quick, this is not going to be something we're going to keep. We'll go ahead and start with the 6x4. And let's just go ahead and let's just do something. We're just being silly here. Right? Do that, and then we need wheels, so because that one's actually an upgraded wheel, and I only have one of the upgrades. I need to think about making another upgraded wheel. And then you have the steering wheels that go on front. They have to be the ST type. Alright, and then the only other thing we need to be able to take it out and test drive it is a cab. And of course there are different types, right? You got your sprinters, your lights, your mediums, and your heavies. And of course depending on, so the frame, right, in and of itself will kind of take on different characteristics, how much you can hold and all that sort of thing, depending on which of these cats you stick on top of it. We'll go ahead and put a gorilla on it right now because why shouldn't we? Alright. So now we have a cab and you'll see that, whoops, right now we have 9 of 61 pieces assembled. We have spent 0 energy. That's like weapons and all that kind of thing. And we have used a little over 2,000 of 5,500 kilograms available. Right? So then it's kind of like, all right, well, how do you want to proceed, sort of thing, right? You could say, all right, well, let me see, what kind of weapon do I want to stick on this thing? And right now, I think, let's see, what is my most damaging weapon that I have? It's probably the Hulk. It takes forever to reload, but definitely the Hulk. So let's go ahead and we're going to throw the Hulk on the foot of this thing right here. Okay. That's so we have 6 energy points left. So let's see, what's a weapon that only needs 6 energy points? That one right there. Let's go ahead and toss that. Now we can put it on the roof there, but the firing arcs of these things will interfere with each other. So what I think what should we do instead is we'll do instead. Go into structure parts, and first we're gonna and let's see, is there a smaller one? Yeah. And we'll do a gun now. Actually, no. Here's what we're going to do. And then, let's see. Now, let's see, where are we at here? We're at 3,300 pounds. Let's see. Grab this half wall. Take it down there too. Alright, let's see. Alright, now we'll grab the gun mount. Stick that up there. And now, grab the sinus. And we'll put it up there. Alright, now, let's see, what do we still have here? We still have not quite 2,000 pounds, kilograms to play with. So, let's see. We just recently came into these wings right here. They're 120 kilograms each. Alright, that puts us at 38. And I tell you, let's see. Now we're going to go with... we have a smaller one of those. So, copy that. Do the same thing on the opposite side here. Copy this one. Bring it around. Alright, another 1,500 pounds to play with. Alright, let's see. We've used all of our energy, so anything that consumes energy, and there are like nothing hardware here. Like there's a generator, I could stick that on and get another 3 points, but or this breezy here, radiator. They tend to be kind of largish. See, there, requires one more energy point, right? Oops. Go back to build. So, and usually what I kind of do is I get to this point and I just keep on armoring the sucker, you know. It's, let's see what we could do. Now we do have some, oh, sorry. Structure. Some kind of passive. Whoops, that's not it. Passive damage dealers. Sometimes it can be a bit of a hassle getting things into the right orientation. There we go. Let's see, is there something we can kind of stick in between there? Well, not really. Tell you what, let's go ahead. Do that so that we can get on. Oh, we can't put it. There we go. There. Let's see, we still have not quite another 1,000 pounds here, so let's go ahead and we won't go any lower because of the wheel. Nice to at least get 2 attachment points. Sure, why not? It's a goofy little thing. Let's see how it drives. Alright, drunk shark, Woody. Well, finally, one of my friends I can actually take down. But you see that cannon has quite a bit more punch behind it. May not be as sustained as a couple of machine guns, but brother, when it hits. And I don't know if I pointed it out before, or maybe it was kind of like obvious or whatever, but you can target individual parts of a vehicle. Like, I'm gonna try and take out somebody's wheels. Like so. Then line them up for that kind of thing. I can do so. I don't know, this little buggy kind of runs here a little bit. Tell you what we'll do. Let's take her back into the shop here real quick. We still have what? Another... Yeah, we still got a little bit. So what we could do is a little bit of reinforcement of a couple of pieces. For example, that'll help. Oh, no, that won't help. If we go like this, it will though. I'll block down the gun mount a little bit better. Let's see. We got the front also. Yep, sure. Might be something better to do it with in the front though. Let's look at something more like one of the van rams. That. That way they have to blow off the van ramps and stuff like that before they can take the gun mount out. That's the idea. Let's see. We still got some weight to deal with. Throw the good old rear door on the back there. Let's see. Play with this 500, or we could just go ahead and let it be. We'll get the plow on. Taking off one bumper. In order to put on the plow. Alright, that puts us at 51.44. We're only at 37 of 61 pieces. So we're actually pretty compact here for the most part. Let's test drive it. It ain't gonna have the best top speed. It's medium frame. So, you know, obviously running people smack in the face is not going to be our strategy here. Our strategy here is going to be more hit and run type stuff. Hey, probably because I rubbed up against him. Sorry, Trey. Little blades on the side are sticking in there. It's pretty good. I think we should run it into We should run it. We should run it. Let's take it in. Let's take it in one time, and I tell you what, we'll run this, and then we'll end the stream there. If Crossout looks like a fun game to you, you should think about picking it up. I don't know if it's still free in the PSN or not, but if you subscribe and you have an opportunity, check it out. If you've already got it, if you're a player already, leave a comment. Let me know. Let's find a way to, you know, do some co-op and that sort of thing. And maybe you want to join the clan? Maybe I'll just have my clan join yours or something like that. I don't know. But it looks like it would be more fun with more people, quite honestly. So, what's up here in the news? It's just going to tell me about all the things I've already done. Get the scrap metal victory, objective completed. Gotta go back and let you know what you've done. Yada yada. Yada yada. Oh, there is also, I should have shown you this Game Center, of course, that is homebrew stuff. You can make your own. People make their own, and then they'll have like preset blueprints and that sort of thing, so you can check out the different kinds of cars that they have made, run around in them. And again, when it's a preset thing, you don't have necessarily to worry about other people driving a better thing than you have. Everybody is working out the same pool, so it's just a matter of skill. Exhibition, I didn't show you that. Here is where you can upload your own creations or download other people's creations, as long as you have the parts in your garage to be able to build that creation. Okay, one more. This will be the last one. We're trying out this brand new buggy that I just built right before your eyes. I'm going to see how she works here. We know that we can get a few destructions from time to time. We can be effective in battle. Definitely got the turning thing a little bit more down here than we did before.
Another enemy destroyed.
Yeah, it looks like I had a machine gun taken off there. I didn't even get that. Well, there I got one. Okay. After the fact destruction somehow. I don't know. I don't know how it's like whoever does the most amount of damage, or whoever gets in the last shot, or cannot pick up capsules from your own, probably teammates or whatever. So yeah, you see, here's a whole different ball game now. Now I'm definitely not wanting to ram anybody or catch anybody. Now I am looking to kind of be a zing, hit you, run away from you, come back, hit you again kind of guy. And I get booted up. I got bloated up. Well, it is our first time out with this vehicle. I mean, we're just total brand new test of system here. And we're probably honestly underpowered because, you know, because we're so mid. There we go, we got one. Well, I was about to say, I think the team has 2 destructions, and they're both mine somehow at this point. There's a third one. Oh! Well, somebody blew up. And then I did. And now we're down 2 to 6. 3 to 6. With a minute and a half left. It's not looking good for this team here, Joe. Feel like I'm doing the lion's share of the work. I do have a helicopter. What's that? I have flown it in battle. It is very difficult to control. Oh, now we're down 4-9. Holy cats, this thing's out of control.
Our revenge will be swift.
Yeah, at least I'm putting up a fight, huh?
No more running for that one.
And there's the defeat. I wonder how high I was in the, because I think I had like 3 out of like maybe 5 destructions. Well, that's not right. These numbers are incorrect unless multiple people get credit for a destruction, which is entirely possible. I don't know. It could be. But this would lead me to believe that the final score was like something along the lines of 4, 8, 10, 13 to, a lot more than 13, which it wasn't. But anyway, I'm going to give it a thumbs up because, it was a good fight. It was a good fight. They did extremely poorly against me considering how underpowered I am. This thing only has a power of what? 3161. Well, actually, that's probably about one of the highest power things that I've actually built. So we should probably go ahead and save the blueprint. 2 spaces left. What are we going to call this? What are we going to call this thing? Let's call it, we call it the Bob Nose. Bob Nose. Bob Nose. Bob. Oh, good. Bob Knows Bob. There it is. Alright. Alright, there it is. There it is. Crossout. Stream's gone on too long as it is. I've thrown up 3 pieces of content onto the channel today. Go check them out. This is the longest one. The other ones, there's one short. The short has to do with the, about what, 6 or 7 minutes worth of war robots. I got my 500 victory today in that game as a player, so, had to go up on the channel and everything. Tomorrow, Sunday Morning Magic, streaming live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. We are going to probably play, I don't know, whatever we need to play in order to get some challenges completed. We'll probably just pull something out of the dark that we haven't played in ages and have no idea what's all right, okay, good enough. Hey, thanks for checking it out. I hope you did check it out. If you checked it out, don't forget, subscribe. Oh, there's Roxas. There's one of our buddies right there. This is one of the guys. We're going to tag Roxas in the video because he's one of the dudes that I think needs to be playing this game right here. So, Roxas, you're tagged. We'll get you tagged in the description, all that kind of thing, and let's make it happen, bro. Let's make it happen. You got to get in on this with me. We got to do some streaming together here on this. All right, that's it. I swear, I'm gonna stop. Thank you. Subscribe. Ring the bell. Like it. All those things, please.